Another thing I can do with typography, once I've converted it to outlines, is, well, before I do that, I can create a little bit of a drop shadow effect if you're looking for something like that, just by making duplicates of my letter form. This A is converted to outlines, and so if I option drag a copy and then hit Command D and duplicate it, change that to black, you see I can get kind of a drop shadow effect on this A, and it's customizable, so I can get as much distance. I'm just using the arrow keys to nudge it around here, but I can make it my own customized letter. I can also get kind of a radiating effect if I use this offset path stroke uh, tool. So if I select my A, which again is converted to outlines, I go to Object, Path, Offset Path, and the offset path can be either a positive or a negative integer. So I'm going to start with just 3, and I'm going to put in points. So 3 inches would be a lot in this case. But 3 point, and I can get a preview of what is going to happen. Actually, you know what, maybe 6 pt. Okay, 6 point. And what that does is create, if I look at this in outline mode, it creates a, well, you get it, right? You see, it offset 6 points away from every point of that path. Now, by default, when I do that, the new path is going to be grouped with the path that I started with. So I can go to Object, Ungroup, or Command Shift G, and now I can select that new path and change its stroke option. So I can do a couple of these: Object, again, Path, Offset Path. It remembers my dimension even though it's converted it to inches, and OK. And so do it again. Nope. Uh, for some reason, Option D doesn't work with this. You have to go through it each time. Object, Path, Offset Path. But you can get kind of a radiating line effect. And I mentioned that this can also be negative integers. So Object, Path, I start with that original A, Offset Path, minus 6 points. Okay, and for the new one, I'm just going to change the outline to white. So that's one way that I can get some different effects and create paths that are basically a kind of a ripple effect or an offset of a starting point with any shape or type that's converted to outline in Adobe Illustrator.